This reveal, no joke, is life-changing. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to share with you one of the most amazing reveals I've ever done on my channel. And it's not what you think, but I have a little story time after I do the reveal. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kat. I love to do handbag related videos. I also love skincare and makeup. So if you enjoy that kind of content, I do hope you will subscribe. And for everyone else, let me tell you what it is. This is a life-changing reveal, and let me just show you. Let me just show you what it is. Oh my gosh. Say hello. Hello to my new baby, which is life-changing. She is, oh my gosh, she's sleepy right now. Her name is Natto, named after my favorite Japanese fermented food, which is a fermented soybean, because she is brown. Actually, she's red in color, but she is like kind of browny, and she's super sticky. Oh my gosh, she is like super sticky. Like, look at her. And she is kind of like, oh well, she's not smelly, but you know, like dogs are usually smelly because they're like all over the place. But anyway, say hello to Natto. Today is day 14. Which is why I have not been on YouTube very much. I did post a little picture of her on my Instagram. That's where I posted like the reveal, but I know not everybody follows me on Instagram. But this is life-changing, so I do have a little story time, so I'm gonna put her down. But oh my gosh, look at her, she's so cute. Hi baby, hi baby, hi baby. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh, she's such a sweetheart. So let me put her down. She's gonna take a nap. Alright, I've got my eyes on her just in case she decides to leave this room and pee and poop wherever I'm not watching her, because she's still a puppy. She's had several accidents already, but I've been training her to be peeing on the pee tray and in the house because, you know, it's not always convenient to go outside, but so she does both. Anyway, let me do a little story time about my really beautiful Natto. She is a puppy right now. She is a Cavapoo, so a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. That's her mom, and her dad's a toy poodle, so she's got a mix of both. So she's got like wavy hair. Her color is red right now, but I think that's like puppy fur, so it will shed and she'll reveal a different color over time. And right now she's 4.5 months old, so she was born on the 25th of March this year. So I'm a March baby, she's a March baby, and yeah, she's so sweet. She is a Velcro dog, so I totally did not understand what Velcro dog is, but oh my god, she is like Velcro. Everywhere I move around the house, I have to be in her sight. I mean, not necessarily next to me, but at least like 4 feet away. She has to be able to see, smell me. And I can't be in the next room. She'll follow me to the next room. If I close the door in the next room, she will be whining. But you know, her whining has definitely improved after day 3. Now it's sort of like and I'm kind of pretty good at training her to like keep quiet right now. So she's quite good at just keeping like total silence, and then I'll like let her in, or I'll go out and I'll greet her. So yeah, I'm doing kind of trainings and all that. So anyway, let me just tell you what happened. Like, this was quite sudden. Not sudden that I suddenly wanted a dog, but it's quite sudden in terms of a purchase. So last year, if you follow some of my videos and my vlogs, I went to America last year to visit my brother, and I finally met my brother's dog, which is Blueberry. Super cute puppy. Blueberry is a mini poodle, and after kind of playing around with Blueberry, I sort of thought, you know, I think I can do, you know, be with the dog, like have a doggy, have a puppy, and a mini poodle. So when I came back from that holiday, I was doing a little bit of research, not a lot, just a little bit here and there, checking out some places where you can get mini poodles here in Singapore, but it's not actually very common. So mini poodles, I think they do turn out to be a pretty big dog, at least this big when they're kind of grown up, and then they're not the standard and they're not the toy, because I think the toy is kind of like really small. So mini poodles, because of the size, maybe it's not really as popular as the smaller size dogs, the mixed breed, they call it like the designer dogs, like Maltipoo, Cavapoo, Cockapoo, all these kind of like smaller breeds that they don't grow up to be too big. So my eyes were on mini poodles for a bit, but then I started to see more of these designer dog, like, you know, mixed breed dogs. And I never thought about Cavapoo, but then, you know, a little bit of like looking here and there, talking to other people, and I was like, okay, maybe Cavapoo would be the look that I was going for. Because I saw Maltipoos, but it still had the Maltese look, and I kind of prefer a more like, you know, not puppy, but like a poodle face. So it was kind of sudden in terms of the purchase. I saw a particular site on Instagram, and I was, you know, hearing things about the store, and it seemed okay. I went and see her, okay? So it was the middle of, so now it's August, in the middle of July. They had a, sort of like some pictures online, and it was 5 dogs. So 4 male dogs, male puppies, and then 1 female. And I wasn't really sure actually whether I wanted a male or female. So I made an appointment to see the puppies, and I really didn't have much expectation. I thought I just wanted to see what a Cavapoo looks like in real life. Like, I've never held one. I've only done like paper desktop research, but I've never held one. But then when I went to the store, oh wait, just before I went to the store, I was thinking to myself, okay, I wasn't sure male or female, but somehow in my heart I wanted female. I just thought, you know, it would be easier to handle. So I went into the store and I walked in, and the lady said to me, well, you're here for the Cavapoo appointment. All the puppies are sold except for the female. And I was like, oh my gosh, is this a calling? Because in my head I was like, female, if she's female, I'll take a look. But then I was like, yeah, okay, I don't mind taking a look. So she brings me into the side place, and then there she was, much tinier, okay, that was like 3 weeks ago, tinier, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And I picked her up, and, you know, typical like puppies, they are just all over you, right? And I was like hugging her, and she was licking me, and I was like, okay, there's no way I can leave this store without her. I was kind of thinking like, oh my gosh, am I really taking the leap to get a puppy? Because, you know, you gotta puppy proof the house, you gotta do, I didn't do any kind of like study research before getting her. I was like literally in the store just taking a look. Isn't that the case all the time? Anyway, I talked to the pet store for a little bit, understood like what breed she was, her parentage, you know, kind of health checks. And then I just did it. I just paid a deposit, and I told them, well, I'm traveling for the next week. I will come back the following week to pick her up. Then so I picked her up on the 24th of July. And let me just say, the first few days was kind of hard. I didn't think it would be that challenging, but it's not hard as in like I was chasing her around, but I think we were sort of trying to understand how it worked. I thought I was going to be alone, but my dear sweet husband decided to come to Singapore. It was also on a whim. He didn't tell me. He said, I'm going to come and help you. And I'm so glad he did, because I have a schedule as well. Like, I had to go to work, right? And I wasn't sure if I could leave a puppy home alone. All the reviews were talking about, you know, you have to be at home. You should take the whole week off and just be at home, because you can't leave them for 10 minutes, 5 minutes. You gotta like, you know, ease them into it. So the first 2 days we were doing that. We just put her in her crate, and then we ran out the house, and obviously she was whining and crying, and then we'll like run back in, and all of that for the first 2 days, and it was a little bit traumatic. On top of that, she had like the worst first night, because she peed and pooped all over the crate. It was just like a nightmare. We were like, oh my god, how do we train this? On top of that, we didn't realize, because I didn't study poop, right? Like, now I'm a poop expert. Not a poop expert, but I'm a little better looking at poop. But apparently the first 3 nights she was having bad poop, like it was black. And it was apparently like dried blood. And the 3rd day she was pooping a little bit of blood. So the first few days it was just like, oh my gosh, should I bring her to the vet? Should I, you know, is she okay? And then on the 4th or 5th day she was fine. Then we found the formula of leaving her in the house. She is absolutely okay to be in the playpen, like a small playpen, the whole night. She can hold her pee. Like they say, you know, puppies can't hold their pee, but she's pretty good at holding like 6-7 hours in the night. But then in the day, when I leave, or when we were leaving the house, we cannot put her in the crate, like in the playpen locked up. Even though that's supposed to be safe, we have to put her in a bigger space, not really so confined, but still, limited, not like the whole house. And she can, I mean, I've left her for like 5-6 hours and she does not whine. I mean, I'll leave the house, she'll be like, a bit, and like for a minute, less than a minute, 30 seconds, like she's like, oh my God, you're leaving me again. And she'll be quiet the whole time. I have a little camera to watch her and she's fine. And I'll come home and obviously I have to come and give a lot of love. But yeah, it's an interesting character because what we read in the book and obviously online, because I was looking at so many videos, they were saying like, separation anxiety, you gotta ease them into it. But she was fine. I mean, the first 2 days I was following those books and I wasn't really understanding it because I was keeping her in the crate, locking her up and leaving the house, and she had a panic attack. But otherwise, if I just let her be in a safe, confined area, it's fine. And she was actually already sort of pee tray trained in the pet store. I think because maybe the space that they had, she had to pee where she was. So she actually knows where to pee. But I kind of have to bring the pee tray with me in the separate rooms. I have one where she usually sleeps, but then if like now I'm in this room, I've got one pee tray here just because if she really needs to go, I think she can't run back in time and she'll just use the space here, so which is where the accidents have happened. But if she sees the pee tray, she'll make a beeline for it. So that has been really amazing. Training wise, wow, I think poodles are the way to go. Apparently poodles are like the second or third most clever kind of dogs, and her breed and with her hunting mom, like hunting dog mom, she's really clever. Like I think she gets it faster than I do. Like first day, sit down, she can roll now, and that's like talking about 14 days with me only, right? So sit, she can roll, she can do down, she can wait. Like if I open the gate, like the playpen gate, usually the first, like she'll run out, right? But I'm like, wait, I put up my hand and wait, and she's just like, fine, I'll wait. And then when I do like come, and she'll come, she's so good, she's like so obedient. What else can she do right now? She'll wait for food, she'll stay. Leash walking, I'm like moving her into that phase of following me and looking up, because otherwise she'll be like running forward, right? So I'm trying to get her to walk next to me, and it's pretty okay if there's not many distractions. So we'll do training in the house and I'll bring her out. On top of that, she can do things like paw. Like today we're learning paw, like first hand paw, second hand paw. Paw? Paw? No. Paw? Paw? Yeah, paw? Yeah, good girl. Roll back. Okay. Sit first. Yeah, good girl. Sit first, up. Okay. Sit, paw. Paw. Yeah! Oh my God, you're so clever. Okay, paw. One, the other one. One, the other one. Paw. Yeah, good girl. Ooh. So good. Yummy, yummy. Oops. Yummy. Yes, I love it. Leave it. Leave it. Don't go for it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can do it, Natto. You can do it. Good girl. Wow. The saliva all coming out already. And it's crazy. Like, they learn so fast. What else was a problem? So a few days ago, biting was an issue. So she would like chase me and she'll bite my leg and all that. But for some reason, she suddenly stopped. Like now, she'll bite me a little bit, like nibbing. But otherwise, she has totally stopped like coming at me and just getting the bites, because that was just like, oh my God, why you keep biting me? I think the point of difference was last few days I brought her for a daycare, and kind of a few school of thoughts on daycare, right? One is that they'll pick up a lot of bad habits at daycare because there are other dogs there. But then at the same time, I think daycare is good and it's a good place where they can socialize with other dogs. So for the week, for like the first 8 days with me. She was just with me as her play toy, as her leader, as everything. So she had the bites. There's nothing else to bite. Like there's nobody to train her. So dogs train other dogs how to bite because they can control. They have like better bite inhibition. So she would bite like her puppies and then stop and all that. So what happened is after I brought her for daycare and she came back, obviously she was a little sad. Then she stopped biting me. She totally stopped just coming at me. She would still nip, but it was really controlled. It's like, and she'll be like, I'm like, oh, no more like me screaming, ow, 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 to get her to understand that's too hard. She's now softened it. So I think daycare and socializing with other dogs have enabled her to understand not to bite so hard on humans. So I still have to, continually reinforce the fact that if she suddenly nip me, I'll be like, ow, ow. I do a lot of positive reinforcement, which is I think the school of thought right now. So yeah, training has been fantastic with her. And I have to say I don't know, maybe it's, I'm really blessed because having a puppy is, like I said, life-changing. She has definitely crawled and grabbed onto me and I love her every bit. There are still things that I'm still learning and I think she's still learning from me. It's been amazing. So, to round up this whole reveal video, obviously it's very different on my channel. I have to make changes as well. So, there are a few bags that I'm thinking of letting go, mainly because of her. It just made me realize that I cannot have these very delicate bags in my collection and I don't see myself using it. And I think I'm one of those poor parents that I want to bring my bags wherever. If I'm going out and if I'm going out with her, I want to bring my pretty bags. So I need hardier bags. So there are 2 bags in my collection that I will be putting up on sale. And one of it is because it's well, any kind of bag that's smooth leather will be delicate. So my green, yes, I know, my top handle green bag, I am letting that go. I'm also going to let go of my Constance 18, which is in Natto. Again, white, right? Because I cannot imagine using that bag with her. I am going to try and get a Constance 18 bag, but in a dark color. So like tan or black. Just because I'm all for looking for something that I can use when I'm going out with her now. I know, so crazy, right? And I think that's life. I love my Natto, but I just don't see me grabbing it with her. I would still keep my mini Kelly in white because I don't think, well, never say never, but I think that will be one that I'll try and not bring it out with her. Maybe that'll be a really special occasion right now. I want something that if I'm going out and I'm going to take her all out with me, it's gotta be practical for her. I don't see myself using the green Chanel. I don't want her to bite on it. I've decided, so I made this choice over like a few days and said, you know what? I think I'm gonna reassess my collection now that I have a little puppy with me, and it's going to be something that I wanna make sure that they can live with her and she can live with them. So anyway, if you are interested in those bags, you can contact me. In terms of pricing, I'm just gonna let go of my top handle green, the price that I bought it for, no increase, and I'm only gonna let it go in Singapore. So I'm not gonna do it, or Malaysia if you don't mind waiting for me to come back. So sorry, I'm not gonna be sending these bags overseas because they are so precious and I feel like they're like my little babies as well. I wanna like pass them on to another home and get them back into the circulation. I think moving forward, you would see my collection, like I'm gonna add like the Constance 18 bag, but I'm gonna add, if I were to add a Chanel top handle back in my collection, it will be black and caviar. Like if they do that, I'll be able to accept that. And yeah, if they do green caviar, I'll do that as well. So I just need to think about her right now. I'll still have a lot of luxury content, of course, and she will be inside. Let me just pull her up one more time so you can enjoy her look and not just listen to my voice. You're just so cute. Look at her. Hey, look there. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Natto. Paw? Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Paw? Oh, she can't. She's so sleepy. Hey, baby. Why? Oh, she's whining a little bit. Because I think I woke her up from her sleep. Say bye-bye. 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 Alright. I love you. I love you. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And oh my gosh, I forgot to say one more thing. She has an appetite of a monster, which is why training has been so easy. Oh my gosh, I can show you her little belly. Look at her belly. Look at the belly. It's so big. Oh my gosh, you know, when she pooped a little bit of blood the first 3 days, I have to tell you, I cried. I was so worried. I was so concerned. I thought, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? And even my husband was gonna, like, he was tearing up as well because she's so poor thing, right? Like, she can't talk, she can't tell you, hey, don't feed me this or don't do this to me. And it was just so poor thing. But anyway, if you want to follow her diary, because I created an Instagram for her, and you know, it's like kind of like her talking about life with me. I'll put an Instagram here as well. I will put as much photos as I can because they don't stay puppies for very long. And she's just been a little angel. Okay, go down. She's gonna pee soon. So I need to end this video. And thank you so much for letting me share this amazing joy. I think in my vlogs, I have been vlogging a little bit. I would also be putting up like some clips of her. I'll put some clips in this video as well. But yeah, I'm in love and I'm definitely very happy. So I hope you can see that and all of that. Anyway, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, very different, I do hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. Otherwise, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!